We are live. We are live at the I'm sure people would recognize where I'm at right now. Out here in the old cemetery on this beautiful day. Cannot lie, the weather is perfect. The weather's perfect, and I have the nasty habit of leaving my van unlocked. I don't know why I keep doing that. Lamont, you gotta lock your van. Someone's gonna break into your stuff again and steal it and clean you out for every and anything. Just an impromptu stream, and I apologize. The sun is very bright out here, and of course we're streaming in vertical because I cannot stream horizontally. I don't know why, but YouTube won't let me do what I want to do, which is stream vertically. They won't allow it, and I can't really see the comments because of the bright. I see somebody from Mississippi. Please come to England and do some cases. So I'll try to get out to England at the end of August, beginning of September. My goal is to be out there for 6 weeks and then promptly come back. So that's the goal. I haven't bought my ticket yet. I'll buy my ticket sometime when I get to the East Coast, and then we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. I'll try to get out there anyways. Martin Tejada, what up? How we doing, my friend? Brother from another mother. Venus, Texas. I never heard of that place. Venus, Texas. Venus. Every time I hear the name Venus, I always think about, I think about two things. I think about the planet Venus. And then I think about when I used to work at a strip club, there was a dancer there named Venus. I never talked to her, so I don't know why I keep thinking about her. I mean, she was attractive. I don't even know why I'm talking about that. Oh, it's probably because I seen the name Venus. So, not going to be a terribly long stream because I do got to go. There's this little bakery here that I like to go to get these little things. I don't know, but I think I want to say the grave. I'm not really looking for a grave because it's a story that I've already done. I don't believe I put the video out yet. No, I have not. But I think I want to say, man, where was it? Was like somewhere right here. Let me see if I can remember. I think it was somewhere right here. I've actually did a few, like while I was in California, I actually did a few videos out here. So there's 4 videos here that are not out yet. Of course, we got It always amazes me how planes work. Like, do you know how much that thing weighs, guys? Do you know how much that plane weighs? And those 2 little tiny jets are pushing that plane? That is amazing. It is amazing. I don't know what kind of witchcraft. Okay, so anyways. Now, it could be quite possible that this person that I did the story on does not have a marker, but I think they're buried somewhere right here. And if he doesn't have a marker, then I can't tell you the story. But it's somewhere right here. Or is it? I don't remember. Yeah, I want to say that there was no marker. Is it, or am I telling the truth or am I lying? I could be lying. So, and forgive me, if like the grave would be somewhere right here. I don't believe he has a marker, but his wife killed him back in 1940. I think it was before. It was definitely, I believe, it was like the late 1940s, and I think his grave was right here, and he does not have a marker. That video will be out probably in a few weeks. This week I'm just putting up stuff that I shot in Kansas. So I put up the dark side of Great Bend, Kansas. By the way, I was told via email for me not to show my face in Kansas again because somebody didn't like a video that I had put up. And I promptly responded to them. Not only am I going to show my face in Kansas again, I told them, I said, please, if you see me in public, please make sure that you're the one that sent me that email. I would like to speak to you in person. So we'll see about that. Yeah, but people that tell me like, oh, you better never come back here, that only makes me want to come back there sooner and run into you. Not that I'm a violent person, but if you're going to threaten me, I prefer you threaten me in my face versus threaten me over, online, because I don't like threats. I like to kind of squash the threat as quickly as possible. Not that I'm the type of person that likes to engage with people, especially if I think they're insane. But that's just, that's just what I does. That's just what I does. I take that back. I've done 5 videos out here. I did 5 videos out here. Yeah, so I just got actually done doing a quick video. So I guess the gentleman does not have a marker because it's right here somewhere. It's right here, and I haven't seen his name. So let's right now I am leaving here tomorrow. Tomorrow night I'm leaving the Los Angeles area. I need to go back to I need to go out to go get my trailer, and then we're going to decide. So I have 2 options that I'm contemplating right now. Either go straight back to Texas or go back to Las Vegas and finish up some stuff that I didn't get to do, and then go to Texas. I'm thinking about going back to Las Vegas for a couple weeks, because in particular there's a video that I really want to do. It's and I don't know if I feel like waiting. Man, these gimbals. Here, I'm gonna take a picture of that, post it on my Facebook. Yeah, so I'm thinking about going back to Las Vegas. I'm not sure if I do go back there. I really just want to complete, just a couple videos, because I know that once I leave the West Coast, I am not coming back out here for quite some time. I'm thinking 2026, I will not be on the West Coast at all. I might fly out here once. That's about it. Other than that, I won't be traveling the West Coast for quite some time. I haven't been on the East Coast in like 4 years or something like that. So yeah, we gotta get out there. So it's gonna be a lot of East Coast stuff, and also trying to get out to England, the United Kingdom, Scotland, Ireland, whatever I decide to go to, I guess. Gulfport, Mississippi. I love me some Gulfport. I love that area. I could spend a month right there. Well, not in Gulfport, but basically that general region. I think that's a pretty underrated section of the nation, and I think it's better kept that way. You don't want to turn that place into Florida, where everybody just comes like and overpopulates it and ruins it. So areas like that, I really like, that it remains kind of like a secret. And I'm sure the people that live there do as well. Nephrites? Well, thank you very much. Interesting name. Let's see, Eddie Brittenham from Des Moines, Washington. That's where I bought my 1987 Dodge 3500. You remember those big, long, creepy vans? It's like the longest cargo van. I bought it from a guy who was a retired locksmith in Des Moines, Washington. That thing, wow, you talk about a gas guzzler. That dang van, 5 miles to the gallon, 7 on the highway. Yeah, one time I went to Portland from Seattle in that van. Oh my God, what was it, like 200 miles, and like all that fuel was gone. I was like, holy moly. Yeah, that van can tow a house though. Yeah, I finally sold it because I'm like, this van it wastes too much gas. And plus, I only bought it to live in until I found an apartment, and then I sold it when I was done. So I got free rent. So we just got done doing a video for my other channel for Curly Joe Dorita, and this wasn't, I don't remember this being in the video. I think somebody just placed that little stone. I think they just did. I'm not really sure. But of course, Curly Joe Dorita, the last Stooge. So that video will basically be on the Fascinating Graveyard sometime down the road, maybe in about a month or two. The last Stooge, Curly Joe Dorita. And Curly Joe Dorita, he did his job. He did it fairly well. He was just, he wasn't trying to outdo anybody. He wasn't trying to be the next Curly. And they gave him that name, Curly Joe, because at the time he had joined the Stooges, they were at a low point in their lives, where, not a low point in their lives, but in their careers anyways, where Columbia refused, or they didn't re-sign them. And that was at a time where like more and more television sets are appearing in homes. And the movie shorts, where you would go to the movies and, you would watch like, 5, 15-minute long movies. Yeah, that's going the way of the dodo bird, because now people are, they got televisions. So they're starting to make movies for the, and TV shows for that. So they're not really doing shorts anymore. And they call them Curly because when the Three Stooges started doing public appearances, where they would just basically be doing like improvisational acts at local venues, Columbia, they had just started releasing their old shorts as like reruns on television. So as they're making more and more appearances, they're starting to notice that there's a bunch of kids showing up waiting to see the Three Stooges. And the Three Stooges, when they made their shorts, it wasn't geared towards kids, it was geared towards adults. So you had a bunch of kids showing up, and then they kept asking for Curly, which Jerome, that sad story. So Mo said, okay, you'll be Curly Joe. We need a Curly. And that's what he did. And he was just more like he was a very just kind of like a laid back, he was funny in his own right, but he's just kind of laid back, chill, didn't try to like outdo anybody. And there you have it. We'll visit 2 more graves before I take off out of here, because I got to get going. Have no motivation to really do any stories out here. I think I've done 1, 2, Okay, I've done like 4 videos since I've been out here the last 2 days. They're all really quick things that I can finish in other places. So we might do one more video. I'm supposed to be meeting up with my sister for dinner. And then tomorrow I'm just gonna stop by my grandmother's house, say hi and bye. And then, well, I do have another video to do tomorrow. So I'll probably go do that. That's basically just a walk and talk, going to a house where somebody died. And yeah, that video is gonna be, you know, I don't know. It's gonna be, you know, interesting. I need to find an address, so hopefully Kale will be available to help me find out where this location is if I can't find it on my own. All right, let's see what we're looking for. Where is it? Yeah, so I'm gonna just do one video tomorrow, and then go see my grandmother, and just, you know, give her a high five, and then I'm heading that way over the mountains. I got another quick story. All the stories I'm doing here, they're quick stuff. There's no multiple locations. I don't like doing every video multiple locations. I like to, as you guys know, I like to divvy it up. I like to, you know, I don't ever want everything to be the same. Just kind of, you know, we got a Pacifico. Oh, I reviewed this. All right. She just passed this summer. Sorry, the gimbal's acting up. Okay, so let's see. Is he here? No. All right, it'll probably be in the next one. Let's go take a look. Amanda Frank from Wisconsin, what's up? That's a place I did not get to go to this time around. Maybe next year. I got a lot of Wisconsin stuff. Trust and believe, minus the weather, much rather be in Wisconsin than here. I'm just not a big fan of Los Angeles. Just not. All right, let's see. Love Buzz from Atlanta. That's a city that I like to avoid. No offense. Atlanta? Oh, I love avoiding Atlanta. Yeah, you guys' traffic is crazy. Yeah, I want to say Atlanta, definitely top 5 worst traffic in the nation. And I would even say Atlanta is as bad as Los Angeles. I think, see, can we find it? We may not be able to. I know it was somewhere right here. If you guys see it, let me know. It was somewhere right here. I know it's at eye level. That's what I remember anyways. It looks like we got some rooster action over yonder. Got some rooster action. All right, let's see. How would you like to live next to that person with the roosters? Oh, I would. I wish I could. Okay, let's go check the other. We gotta go. Sorry, Rooster. Could have been right here. Ah! That's what I was looking for. Charles Kriswell King, the amazing Kriswell. Kriswell predicts. I did a video. It's not out yet. Basically, this guy was a. How do you explain? He was one of those. God, how can I explain it? He was just one of those like. What's the word? When somebody's famous for just kind of being silly. He was like. I guess you could say he was like a psychic, but he would make these wild and crazy predictions. And actually, you know that Johnny Carson skit where he wears that hat? I forgot what he would call himself, and he would say like, "Okay, these were sealed in a mayonnaise jar." Well, I believe that character was based on Charles Kriswell right here, the amazing Kriswell. Yeah, he would just make like silly predictions, like I think he predicted by 1970, like most of the Florida would have like the largest nudist colony. If we're hundreds of thousands of people, and then it said something about like aliens invade or something like that. But that's basically what he was just known for making like wild predictions. And one of his predictions actually did come true. I forgot which one it was. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Kriswell right there. So you guys can kind of see his name a little bit right there. Okay. And I know he sold like some vitamins. I know he made some money doing this vitamin scam or whatever. Vitamin scam. All right, one more grave to visit, of course. I've already put this video out. Where is it? Or it could be over yonder, but I think it's here. Let me see. It might be in the other section. I don't see it here. Hang on real quick, guys. We'll go take a walk. All right, hang on. I don't think it's over there. I think it's, and I know the all right, let's go see if it's over here. No, not here. See, hold on, let me. Let's see if it's over here. Yeah, Los Angeles. Wow. Scotty, beam me up. All right, let's see. Is this it right here? Ah, there it is right there. Yes, this is B. Benaderet and her husband, Eugene, of course. B. Benaderet, she's from, what's that show? Yeah, you know, so I only know the shows that I watched. Green Acres, was that where she was from? And she also, of course, Betty Rubble. She was the voice of Betty Rubble on the Flintstones, which I did not watch. But, yeah. Wait, no, not Green Acres. Green Acres was that was like the Gabor, one of the Gabor sisters. No, she's Petticoat Junction. I've never watched Petticoat Junction. I've never seen the show, but it was immensely popular. And of course, like I said, she was the voice of Betty Rubble from the Flintstones, which I did not watch. And her husband died like literally, I think, a week after she did. I forgot what he died of. Probably a broken heart. I hate to be cliche, but it sounds like it was just, something like that. Distress of losing his wife. Eugene Twombly. Okay. Okay, we're gonna walk back to the rig, and I'm gonna go to my secret location, and I'm not telling you where I'm going. It's a secret. Jesse from Louisiana. Is that your name, Jesse? What's up? Louisiana. I have stories, of course, everywhere, but I got a crazy story in Mississippi, nearby Mississippi. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to go into Louisiana. And when I say like go into Louisiana, like, of course I'm going to be in Louisiana, but it's going to probably be, well, I got to figure that part out, because I started doing the video, The Dark Side of Lake Charles, Louisiana. However, I have not finished it yet. And this is going to sound really stupid. So like, this is going to sound dumb. Like, you guys are going to roll your eyes. I have to lose 20 pounds to finish that video, because my face is a little bit skinnier in that video. So if I finish that video, you're going to say like, hey, he looks different. So if I'm going to get back to Lake Charles to do that, yeah, I gotta drop some weight, which I probably will do. I'll have a few months to do it. I should be able to. But yeah, we got to get back to Lake Charles to finish that video. And from then on, I'll probably head up north, Shreveport. I want to do a dark side of Shreveport, Louisiana. I want to say my favorite city in Louisiana, where I like to just kind of like relax. I don't know. It's either Lake Charles or Shreveport. It's either one or the other. I'm not really sure. I like both of them. Baton Rouge is okay. New Orleans, well, yeah, New Orleans. Yeah. I could do without New Orleans. Yeah, when we're in New Orleans, we get rooms. We don't trailer in New Orleans. Nah, I mean, I could if I wanted to, but this is better if it's done that way. Oh, good old dangerous New Orleans. So anyways, blah, blah, blah. Rick from Cleveland, what up? Cleveland. I think the next inmate stories, which, there'll be about one a month. I'll put in inmate stories on my channel. One a month, that's about it. I won't go more than that. The next one is also from Cleveland. I got some video that I shot of me just kind of driving around there. Man, listen, I know you guys don't really care for the Inmate Stories podcast, and that's fine. It doesn't, I don't. The next, like this one that I put up, it's whatever. You made a mistake. What are you gonna do? A mistake isn't he kill somebody, which is a grave mistake, no pun intended. But I will say this: the next one, you guys should check that one out. It's an interesting. This guy went viral for how he reacted in court, and then I hit him up and said if you wanted to do tell a story of what happened. So yeah, I think you guys should watch it. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. I love doing. It says the only problem is they're so time consuming. It just takes up too much of my time. So I can't do that channel the way somebody could if they weren't doing anything but that. Like if that was their YouTube channel, they would do a good job. But just me, I got too much going on. I can't really focus on that channel the way I want to. But oh well, what are you gonna do? I always wow, this gimbal always just This lady is so pretty. I always wonder whatever happened to her. I've never looked up, but very, very pretty. If anybody wants to look it up, let me know. Life doesn't seem the same since you have gone away, when days are sad and lonely. Yeah, very pretty. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to do a quick TikTok video about this, and then I'm going to hit the road. Guys, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Catch up with you on the next video, the next live, wherever I'm going to be at. I'll try to go live maybe on the weekend. I don't go live as much anymore because it's just, I'm always moving. Catch up with you later. Peace out.